All right, are we here? Let me check. All right, I see that. Yes. Hello. What's up, everybody? Let's get this party started. Nice. Before we get to chatting it up, guys, go ahead and smash the follow, smash the like, smash the share button, smash all the buttons that you can see, including the YouTube button. Smash that button and come on over to YouTube and join me. Smash those buttons. Go ahead. Let's have a smash fest, guys, and let's get to this live stream. What's going on, my good people, my beautiful people? Let me see if I recognize some names. Say hello. If you are seeing me for the first time, comment new. If you've been here once or twice, say hey, what's up? I would appreciate that. Push that YouTube button and come on over here because this is where we're having the major mastermind over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some links over here so that you are able to tap into what I've got going on. I know you're wondering, who is this woman and what is she talking about? So we're going to get into that, guys. If you've never been here before, I want to tell you who the heck I am and what is it that I do. Of course, that's coming up. But first and foremost, if you are vibing with me so far, say hello and say what's up. Smash the follow button, smash the like button, smash the share button, and definitely push the YouTube button and come on over here and join me. All right. So right here, I'm adding my digital store link. So that might tell you that I have some digital products, which if that is your conversation, you're in the right place. The next thing I'm going to add is my course. My program is called The Roadmap. So I'm going to add that link as well so that you can check that out because, of course, if I'm not helping, then what am I doing, right? I don't want to waste your time. I want to give you some actionable steps. We're going to get into this topic. Can a salary make you rich? Can a salary make you rich? Now, I do have a friend who, along with his wife, they kept one income in the bank and lived on the other income. So I guess a salary that is, if you have a two-person household and one of the salaries goes right into the bank, then you can definitely save your way to the rich status, of course, depending on what it is that you're saving, right? If you're saving between 60 and $80,000 a year and you stay in that particular job for 25 years and you guys maintain that strategy, somebody do the math and let me know. That's probably a cool million or whatever. So that's doable. So a salary can make you rich if you have the right plan and the right partner to save with, right? Because basically you're going to be saving one salary and living off it of another. That's what my coworker did with his wife back in the day. So I don't know whatever happened to that plan, but it can easily be derailed. So the fine point of that is if you are on a salary and you're trying to get to the rich status, you're trying to save $1 million, then you're going to have to do some more other strategic things if you're not a two-person household. I've heard of people like switching their jobs out pretty frequently and being very, very frugal, right? Literally not living the way they want, but living to aspire to a better life in retirement. Now, I don't know if I believe in that. Do you guys believe in saving your way to rich status by living as cheaply as possible all your adult life so that you can have a decent retirement? I don't know about that. And then, of course, can a salary make you rich if you have kids? I don't think so. Because I have 2 kids, and I know I've read over and over again that each kid is about $1 million. So I don't think so. I don't think a salary works in that situation at all. So if you got a perfect storm, perfect marriage, and you're saving one income and it's a decent income, you never touch it, not even for vacations, uh, over 25 years or so, yeah, you could definitely get to that number. I don't know of other scenarios. Drop in the comments if you know of any scenario where a salary can make you rich. Uh, Not coming to mind. Not much is coming to mind. Hey, Soul Amazing. Not much is coming to mind. I'm not sure about that. Especially if you have kids, you can just throw that all out the window because kids come with their own set of requirements. So that is just that's definitely not going to be a strategy for getting rich if you're on a salary and you have kids. But feel free to put that into the comments. So what we are going to touch on is, well, you know what? If we don't have a perfect storm scenario where we are saving one whole income for 25 years and living off of another, maybe you have an attorney or a specialist, doctor, physician, uh, as a spouse, and you're able to live on one income, and both of you have high level degrees or job positions where it's high five figures or high six figures. If that's not you, then what do you do? What do you do? What do you do if a salary cannot make you rich as a, let's say, 60 to $80,000 a year earner, and you've got some kids? Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. This is my situation. This is my So who am I? I'm Dominique, and I love to talk about how to stop trading time for money. Because when it really comes down to it, guess what, guys? The person who has to get you to that rich status in your life, in your future, is you. So what does that look like? And what it looked like for me was waking up or realizing at a certain point in my career as a classroom teacher that, hey, I don't think they really have a plan that's going to really give me the picture that I'm envisioning, right? And if you were here yesterday, if you watch my videos, follow me on YouTube, guys. Push that YouTube button in my profile and come over here and join me over here, guys, because all the replays are over here. All the replays, all the conversations, the chats, everything I have going on is over here because I know we're scrolling up and down. You're coming in, you're coming out. So if you are able to see me later, then come on over to my YouTube channel so that you can see me later. Okay, I would love that. And when you do come over here, comment in the chat, say hello, so that I know that you are here, and definitely give me a follow. All right. So I want to come in here and just say hello to everybody. First of all, greet you for coming in here to chat with me for a minute. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever been paid to refer a program or a service? Have you ever been paid to refer a program or a service? And what that reminds me of is when I decided, okay, I'm not going to get rich saving $300 a month or $500 a month. I decided to start getting paid through affiliate marketing or network marketing. And network marketing is the path I chose because of the training. I also didn't have training. So I was like, okay, let me go out here, get training, and then start to sell other people's products in order to figure out what to do next, because I knew that just having that job was not going to cut it. So we use the like after work hours. Let me go to these meetings and let me meet some people and see how to network my way. Oh, thank you for just is that just Dacia? Thank you so much for the likes. I love that. Come on, guys, let's get to 1,000 in about 3 minutes. Okay. So that was my strategy. Let me use my PM hours after work, network with and learn how to network, learn how to sell products and services. And so when I started that, I discovered that I was not getting paid 100% of the profit of what I sold. It was a commission. And I really didn't understand what else I could do, but I knew that that was also a slow road. So comment one in the comments right now if you want 100% profit, 100% profit on whatever you sell, because I know that if I'm teaching and I have a class or a student in front of me, I want to get paid 100% for what I'm doing. I don't want to profit share, or I don't want a percentage, right? The only percentage I want is 100%. And why is that? Because I'm doing 100% of the heavy lifting. If I'm doing 100% of the heavy lifting, why am I sharing? Okay. So that's been my story. If you've never seen me or heard me before, I definitely was, happy to trade time for money for over 15 years. And then I realized that, hey, not only have I not saved enough, quote unquote, for retirement, I don't know if you can save enough for retirement, but the vision I have is not really shaping up to be what I want it to be. So I set out to figure out what to do. And of course, having a business is what everybody thinks of. Oh, let me just start a business. And so, not knowing how to exactly do that, I needed an education. And so, I love tapping into education. I have a course called The Roadmap. The link is in my profile. If you want to take a look at it, come on over to YouTube. The link is here as well. So, as we're talking, it's just that fast. You can go ahead and click the link to see what it is that I have going on so that you can get to know me even more. But education is the way that I knew I had to fill the gap. I had a serious gap. And right now, guys, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Okay. Right now, I want you to comment one if you feel stuck, if you feel like you've got a gap, if you feel like, I'm thinking like you were a few years ago. I'm seriously looking around like okay, who do I need to call? What do I need to do? Because this is not shaping up to be the vision that I have in mind. And I'm not really sure what the next step would be. So, welcome to this conversation. All right. Welcome to this conversation because this is why I love to talk about this each and every day, and how I got up, my motivation, and I got up you know, uh, my work ethic, because I figured, well, okay, if it's not going to happen at the job, if I'm going for these promotions and then whoever is my supervisor, they can just take the promotion away from me or show that I'm not worthy of this promotion. How do I control, the future and make money the way that I want to make money without somebody, pulling the rug from underneath me, right? And I'm telling you, so many people have that realization. What happens is they have every they have every intent to do the best they can at work, the best intent to do their best at work. And then guess what? The supervisor doesn't like them, or whatever. They change supervisors, they move everybody around, or whatever happens, right? And so you start to feel like you're climbing up, quicksand or some landslide. Like you can't get traction and move on up the ladder, or see your career do what you want it to do. So I said, you know what? I gotta really take control over this. I have to really, look into some education, or find someone who can help, because I really don't know what I don't know. Okay. Whatever I'm looking around like, this is not adding up. This is not adding up. I don't know about you, but this is not adding up. And if you do have a spouse, maybe that clouds your perspective a little bit, unless both of you are woke. Because even with two incomes and then you have some kids, show me what that looks like. It's hard for anybody, whether you are two income or one, whatever household you are leading. uh, how do you get rich off of a salary? And can you control the path? Can you accelerate it? Can you deaccelerate it? Like, how can you control what it is that's happening? That is my question. So when I had that question, I thought, all right, I'm going to go to people who are living the way that I want to live, and they're showing up the way that I want to show up, and I'm going to see what it is that they can fill in for me, because I had a serious, serious gap. My answers were not getting answered at work. My answers were not getting answered when I talked to these financial planners that they have coming around at the job or at your house. All they typically say is, save, save, save. But next thing I know, there's an emergency, and I'm tapping into my stash, to my nest egg, to whatever I have saved up. I'm dipping into it because I need it, right? So then what? And I thought, well, somebody that I really respect, Susie Orman, she said, either you stop spending a lot of money or you have to make more money, period. She never said save your way to wealth. She never said that. I watched her show for years. Anybody know Susie Orman? Uh, Drop a one in the comments if you know Susie Orman. She said either you stop spending money or you make more money. Those are the two things she drove home every single week on her show, and I loved watching her show. I really got a lot out of her wisdom and her financial acumen. I really appreciated her show for a long time, and I wish it was on replay. It's probably on YouTube, but I really appreciated her perspective on how to make things happen. She literally walked couples through how to fund their retirement, and at that time, there was a lot of saving from salaries. A lot of one salary was the income that they lived on, and one salary was the income that they saved. There was a lot of that. Plus, they had investments or whatever. So she definitely got into people's businesses, into their pockets, into their wallets, and showed them a picture of what their retirement was going to look like. I think she even included like the social security years, things like that. She gave a really nice picture and blueprint for couples who made it to her show. And I think she, looked at the couples, and she chose the ones that were going to be on the program and things like that. But I really appreciated that insight. That gave me a lot of insight. I'm telling you, I don't know about you, but my financial background was zero. I really didn't know, how to grow anything when it comes to finances. I really didn't. So then, Susie Orman, I definitely credit her for opening up my eyes. I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Who read Rich Dad Poor Dad? Anybody read that book? That book helped me a lot as well, because it connected the background that we all have. Our parents really maybe never talked about finances, or they didn't really show finances that much. And he had a perspective of a rich dad and then his regular dad, and how they approached money. So that book really opened my eyes as well, because I'm telling you, even my kids, they're getting the financial education, like the hard knocks of financial education out here in the real world, just like we did. Okay. And I try to give them my tips, but by the age of, by 21 or so, they kind of take the ball, and they start finding their own mentors. So I can accredit them for that, and I do see them looking at like different people, and they really want to make their own path, and they will listen to my advice at certain points. But I'm telling you, we really need to educate these kids early on about finances and not let them hit the streets of hard knocks like we did. Okay, like we've had to when it comes to learning about money. But there you go. So guys, what happened next was I decided, all right, the what is it? The low percentage affiliate and network marketing commission structure, that was not going to work for me either. I needed 100% profit. Okay, if I'm doing the heavy lifting, if I'm doing the work, I want to get paid strictly. Okay, then I thought, okay, so I got that education from network marketing, and I was like, okay, I need to find my own clients. That's what I'm going to do. So I found a coach that could help me learn to go online. And ever since the internet, came out, we've had the ability to go online. So now I said, well, there you go. I'm going to have my own clients. Now, again, that was a new idea. I never had the thought of my own clients hiring me. I never knew what that was. So that was about 4 or 5 years ago. And that was a new education. So I went from, all the way from not knowing anything, tripping over my myself with like, is it life insurance? Is it like, how do you do this thing? I have no idea. To, network marketing, to finding out that, you know what, you get paid 100% profit when you have clients. And when you have clients, guess what? You are going to be able to not only grow and continue to grow professionally, but you're going to create and make your own products that create a legacy. Because the other part of the businesses where I sold for other people, I did not I did not own any of that. Now they say that you can leave your network marketing business, you can will it to your kids and things like that. That's what I've heard. But I know 100% for sure that if I have a digital library or whatever I have set up, it as my own business, I can definitely have my kids running it for me on my behalf, and that is for sure. So once I got that clarity, I knew, okay, I think I'm on the right track now. It feels like I'm on the right track, and I'm going to run with this. Okay, so I started developing myself as a content creator, digital marketer, course creator, online business owner, and I'm telling you, it's been like night and day. Okay, night and day. So here's the difference. If I can draw to similarities between the two. When you're selling other people's products and services, you have to find the connection that you have with that product or service, which is fine, which is fine. However, if they discontinue that product, if they no longer provide that product, if they don't want you to represent that product, it's a relationship. It can go away at any time. When you have your own products and services, you are the one who is creating, cultivating, growing, and developing your entire suite of offers. And it's a whole nother relationship. You're not going to divorce yourself. You're not going to, terminate those things that you're doing. You're going to absolutely take on the responsibility of your own legacy, right? Your own interests. Oh, thank you so much. You're absolutely going to do that. So when I got that realization, I thought, you know what? Here we go. This is what people need to know. People need to know that number one, you've got a platform in your own, you know, in your own skills. You can hit the ground running with your own skills out here. Um, in, online with your own skills. That's number one. Okay. You don't have to represent other people's brands or products if you don't want to. Okay. Why? Because again, you don't control what happens with that product or anything. Okay. It's just what you're doing for the time being. Okay. As a matter of fact, if it's not okay with you to wake up one day and they stopped, offering it, or they stopped manufacturing, whatever it is, how would you feel? How would you feel if that product, that relationship were no longer available? Then what would you do? And that's what happened to me. Okay. When I had a relationship with a company, then next thing I know, they changed the name or they changed the product, or I'm, you know, filtering information to my audience about the product, and I have no control over how often they change the product, what they do with anything with the business, right? I'm just representing the business every time I tell people about it. So I thought, okay, you know what? I'm really tired of doing that. I want to represent myself because I know that I'm 100, and also people are buying you. They're not buying the product just the product alone. They're trusting you with the information, and they want to know that you have their best interest, right? So it's almost like you're the go-between when it's somebody else's product. And I thought, you know what? I don't want that perspective anymore. I want my own 100% product that I stand behind, that I know if I pivot. Okay, my customers and clients are pivoting with me. That is the perspective that I want. That is the experience that I want to have, because I can't justify what other people do with their products and services. But I know, hey, if I create this and I'm selling this, I know how good it is. And if I have to pivot, like change it or rebrand it, it's still mine. It's still mine. So I went 100%, 150% into creating my own products and services online. So that was what makes a difference? What makes a difference? Thank you, Posh Designs. What makes a difference? Having your own products and services. Is that what you mean? Yes. Yes. Oh, there you go. Yep. There you go. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes. And what do you sell? Do you sell anything? Posh Designs. What do you do? Is it graphics or something else? Thank you so much. Yeah, and I know I follow you already. Thank you for the finger heart. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Yes. So I went 100%. Yeah. Do me a favor. Follow me on YouTube. Can you push the link for the YouTube button? Do you have a YouTube channel, Posh? Push the button for YouTube so you can follow me on here. I'll get a notification that you signed up right away. I would really appreciate that. I'd love to see you on here. And yes, ma'am. Oh, would you please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would love that. Yeah, you can go right to my profile and push that, or you can go to the website, either one, and see me there. You can say hi to me over here too. That would be great. Let's see how quickly she can do that. Uh-oh, some comments were filtered. Who said something? That's interesting. All right. So I was on a roll. Yes. So uh, once you discover having your own products and services are where you actually do have control, you have creative. Thank you. Okay, you went to the website. Is that what you did? You went to the website. You have creative control. You have 100% profit. Okay. You have your community that is 100% to your link in bio. Okay. Thank you. You have 100%. Yes, I see you subscribe. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's my page. And I talk about stop trading time for money. Okay. And the reason why we stop trading time for money is because we don't have time to just keep trading time for money. If you trade time for money for 7.5 or 8 hours in a day, that's enough. Yes, I love it too. That's enough. You don't need a second, third job or anything like that. Okay? Stop it. If you, hey, independent chick, if you have one paycheck partner, that's all you need. After that, you need to be working in the morning, giving your first burst of energy to your business. Send out some emails. You know, I go through a whole checklist of what you should be doing for your money making activities in the morning and in the evening. Okay, you need to be doing some work. You need to be on these Zoom meetings. You need to be getting on these calls. You need to be doing live stream or posting. Guys, once you are in control of your products and services, there is no more ceiling. When you are with a network marketing or whatever kind of company, okay, in a commission based, let's say that commission based company, there is a ceiling. There's a ceiling in terms of your compensation. There's a ceiling in terms of the relationship. It's an invisible ceiling, and when they pull the rug on that operation, that's it. It's done, and then you're starting over again. Don't be in that situation. Okay, you need to start promoting your own products and services. Now, sometimes people don't want to go through the process of that. I totally understand, but there are ways for you to get products that are created or make it a little easier on yourself. Okay, now, what is the big takeaway for this talk today? The big takeaway. Hey, hi, Vibes. How are you? The big takeaway is first and foremost, okay, since we are not getting rich on our jobs, I know High Five is having a laugh right now. Okay, yes, you are helping someone with your own products and services. Okay, all right. You already know the facts. I just gave you the facts, and then what you need to do is start preparing. Get yourself the education. You can use my program called the Roadmap, or you can find a program that resonates with you where you learn how to go online. Remember, when I didn't know how to create that wealth for myself outside of a job, I was turning 360. I didn't know where to go, where to look. So I found education. All right. Education is like this, what we're doing right now, but you're getting tips, you're getting bits and pieces. You need a bona fide program. And that's what my program does. The roadmap teaches you in a bona fide way from start to finish, step by step. So the big takeaway for this talk right now is the fact that you need to have your why out in front. You need to have your why. When you have your paycheck partner, that's fine, but you have a why. Like every day, if you have kids, that's your why. Like you don't even have to say it. Okay. You have your spouse, that's your why. Your health, that is your why. It goes, I mean, it just is, right? You need to put out why you need to have this vision come to life. Those are your whys. And when you have that why out in front, you guys, you are going to find your answer. You're not going to stop until you get your answer. And that answer is going to definitely bring you to a point where you realize that 100% profit for your products and services or whatever you do, okay, whatever is based upon your skill set. What is your skill set? Whatever is based upon your skill set will make you the most money. Okay. Can I get a round of applause for that? Okay, so the takeaway is develop your skills. Okay. Now, when you are in a commission-based company, they do help you develop your sales skills, your presentation skills, your inventory keeping skills. your how to make a friend out of a stranger skills, okay? Your how to connect with people skills, all of that. You need all of that, right? Developing your skills means what are you naturally gifted at doing, okay? It could be a lot of different things. So that is where you're going to make the most money, all right? So if you're with a commission-based company right now and you have skills that are artistic or voice related or tech related, I don't care what your skills are. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is where you need to go. You need to look at that. Okay. I made a big mistake once. I made a big mistake. I've been a teacher for a long time, and instead of doing what I know how to do, which is teach, I went into something called customer service. I wasted about 7 months trying to do this upstart business I had no business doing. And believe me, I got served. I got served. I fell flat on my face. I lost a lot of money and it went nowhere and I had to just drop it. Okay. When you look beyond yourself first, that is the start of the treadmill. You're going to be on a treadmill, okay? If you want to be on this roadmap, this endless path of success, you need to dip into and dive into your own unique skills, okay? That is the big takeaway. That is the big takeaway. If you want my help with this, absolutely, K Accessories, uh, I am here to help you. My course, The Roadmap, is absolutely the best foundational course that helps you get your business started. And if you came here at the end of this chat, then run it back on YouTube where you can get the replay because I'm telling you, if your experience is anything like mine, okay, you don't know what you don't know and you are just turning 360s looking for who can help you navigate this thing called um, my salary is not making me rich and I don't know how to get there. Okay. So if your salary is not making you rich, run this video back. Okay. Go to YouTube and run it back and play it again because the takeaway here is you have marketable individual skills and talents that you need to bring to the forefront and that's what's going to pay you. The way that you work on that skill set is by getting an education and the education in my program is going to set you up for success. And if you're ready to say yes to success, guys, click the link in my profile so we can get you started. I would love to be your mentor and help you through because that is what I do. All right. And with that, I am going to see you guys later. Remember, push the YouTube button, catch this replay over here where I am right now on YouTube, and I will see you next time.